Good morning, campers. Welcome back to day 11 in my farm simulator world. It's kind of a dreary morning so far, so let's actually check the weather. It looks like it's just going to be cloudy, so hopefully no rain today, though I haven't established that rain does anything. So on the plate for today, we need to get this field plowed and replanted with barley, I believe is what I'm going to put down there, since we can use barley for straw. Let's first see how many eggs we've got to collect. 24 eggs. Alright, 1, 2. Alright, that was all the ones I saw, and looks like there's still 4 more apparently in here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there they are. 1, 2, 3. Guys? Where are you hiding the last egg? Alright, I have no earthly idea where the last egg is. Supposedly it's in the pen. But, yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I might just be blind. Or it might be clipped into something. Who knows? Maybe I will pick it up on a future visit, but today I guess we're only getting 23 eggs instead of 24. No big deal. Let's get them over to the place and sell them. It's happening again! Pedestrians freaking out. It's always that same dude with the white shirt. Alright, let's not look at him. And just pretend nothing weird is happening. We have arrived. And $264, that will buy us a healthy amount of new chickens. Animals. 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Not bad. 3 new chickens. Okay, so we're going to be doing things just a tiny bit differently today. I'm heading over to the cow pasture now to go ahead and take care of feeding the animals. We'll also be feeding the sheep early in the morning instead of at night. We'll still be grabbing the wool last thing before I sign off for the day at about 7 p.m. in game time. So not mixing things up too much, but just doesn't make sense to feed the animals last. That's a thing that, like in all the movies, the farmer wakes up at dawn to feed the animals, and yeah, it's a little after dawn, but I am definitely not a normal farmer. I'm a lazy farmer with lots of high-powered machinery. And of course, part of this morning trip is going to be bringing a tank of gasoline down here to top off any vehicles I have in this area. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and top off the manure in the greenhouse after I finish filling this thing up. There we go. 120 liters of gasoline-y goodness. And a nice big pile of poo to fill this with. Here we go. So the thing I really like about the manure forks is that once you close the fork, you can't drop any of your manure. Unlike with the universal bucket, if you just tilt that forward, it spills whatever's in it. But if you're careful, you cannot spill what is in the manure fork. All right. Let's see how much poo is left over this morning. Oh, it still actually got some in it. Awesome. That is encouraging. That means we have enough cows to fully support an entire greenhouse at this point, which means that additional cows will be extra manure. So once we actually have enough, once we actually have this thing to where it's being filled up with extra left over every day, it'll be time to buy a new greenhouse. Alright, so how much of that is filled now? Alright, that's 39%. That's not bad. Okie doke, let's top off the water tank. All set. And let's get to the cows now. Actually, let's check and see if that bale of straw has properly fermented. Can I refill this at all? Hello? Refill? Yes, no, maybe? Does it have to be on a certain side? Sure, why not? Alright, let's see if this bale of straw has fermented. How do you tell? It's got kind of strange colors to it. Okay, I have no idea if that's actually fermented or not yet. We'll have to wrap up another bale and put it beside it to see if the appearance has changed at all. If not, we might just wind up waiting an extra day. Because, I mean, this stuff, when you put it over here, ferments in a few hours. So I assume the bales would be just as fast, if not faster. But you never know. Might be a balance thing they did. Here we go, topping off the cow's food puddle, pile, thing. Cool, still plenty of food left in this thing, so we won't be mixing more today, that's for sure. And here we are. As you can see, my sheepy people are already awake and eating. Let's go ahead and top off the trough while we're here. And that was that. So we'll probably do some more grass cutting later today if that new field we planted yesterday finally finishes growing in. And we'll also be back for that wool later on. But for now, let's get back to the cow pasture and pick up our car. Alright, I've dropped off the grass forage wagon, and we're going to go ahead and top off the straw in the cow pen next. Let's grab that lovely gizmo back here. Please grab the lovely gizmo back here. Have I missed? There we are. Okay, got it. Got it. Still got a, we've still got a hay bale in there. And it looks like it's at 100%. I don't recall leaving it at 100%, so this might be a bug of some kind. Let's, unload. Alright, cool. Let's jump out and jump back in and see if it changes the, We'll have to do some testing with that and see if that wasn't a bug, but I'm pretty sure I didn't leave it at 100% when I was done. So perhaps some strange things are happening with this particular hay bale. Maybe we've somehow got an infinite hay bale. Let's detach and reattach. Still 85. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. Alright, let's get this thing wrapped. Ding! Perfect. Unload the bale. Okay, and let's set it beside the other one here and see what the difference is in physical appearance. Yoink! Alright. Let's see what, if any, difference there is in these two. So everyone remember that the one on the left is the newer one. The one on the right has been sitting for a day. I can't really see a difference just yet. I think maybe the one on the right has some more splotchiness to it. But I think it might just be the fact that they're rotated differently. Yeah, like that splotch there is on this one here. Alright, well, we'll check on these again tomorrow and see if there's anything different. And we're back. I went ahead and skipped the plowing on this particular field. Well, it's not necessary in this version of the game, so I didn't really see a point in doing it. You're supposed to plow a field before you switch crop types. And that was the case in earlier versions of Farm Simulator, but now it's not necessary, so I just went ahead and ran my seeding unit over both fields here. So we have successfully replanted both of these large fields here at the farm. That is all entirely barley now. So looking forward to harvesting that when it's ready. It's going to be worth quite a bit of money. It's also going to top off our straw supply and let us really start cranking out the food for the cows if we need it. As you can see, I went ahead and did both fields in that little batch. No reason to make y'all watch everything, because, of course, you've seen me plant a bunch of fields already. But that's a good hour killed. Let's check, see if there's anything else ready to happen. Nope, not a thing. Got 2 more eggs if I want to collect them. Alright, let's see if I can't find something interesting to buy. If not, I'm going to go look for jobs to do. Though, not so fast on doing something else. I forgot I need to fertilize both of these fields. I could have put it off till later, but there's no reason to not just do this now. So I'm just going to run this thing over both fields real quick and be right back. Just finishing up with the fertilizer. Better get all of it. There we go. Alright, turn that off. Get this back over to the shed, topped off again, and stowed away. And then we'll see if we can't find some missions and earn some money today. Ah, glitchy pedestrian! You have no legs! The hell? And here we are. Let's pick up this pallet before that glitchy pedestrian walks around the corner. Still over there? Yep. Okay. Well, ignore the legless person in the distance. We will simply be... Oh, nope. Alright. Not quite lined up, apparently. There we go. Good enough. Almost lost it. We're fine. Everything's fine. Alright. Very carefully around the tent here. Made it! And a $495 time bonus. Let's get back to the cow pasture and grab the lawnmower and take out that field we need to mow. It's happening again! This pedestrian is taking out an entire quadrant of the screen. Alright, just don't look at him and he can't mess with me. This game has demons now and I don't like it. Anyway, let's get this lawn trimmed. Drop the mower, turn it on, and go! Come on. There we go. time bonus more than the actual award for mowing this lawn. That's awesome. So that was an easy 8,000 there. Almost 10,000. Good grief. We are up to 148,000. We'll be able to pay off our loans again in a moment. Or, well, shortly. Maybe not in a moment, but you know. Of course, I'll also be able, I'm going to collect the grass that I've mown here real quick and run it over to the biofuel bunkers. And with any luck, that will, ah! Go away, pedestrian. Demon pedestrian. With any luck, this will be enough grass to put us at 10% so we can get that bunker covered and a bunch of extra money earned. And we've arrived at the biogas plant. Let's see, oh, we've got 14% of the tank full of slurry already, so at some point we are going to have to put that to use before it fills up, ideally. So we might need to invest in a slurry tanker here soon. It's basically free fertilizer. So it takes a couple of uses to pay for the trailer, at least. Those things are not cheap. Though we also get a little bit of slurry out of the cow pasture. But once we really ramp up production out here, we might not even need the fertilizer pellet spreader anymore. If we're lucky. Though, the downside of the slurry tankers is they don't last very long. You go through a whole slurry tanker very, very quickly. 9%. There's still a little bit more grass left back at that field because I had the trailer already half full when I started. So we'll go back and get that and hopefully get this up to 10% and get it covered. There we go, past 10%, so that means that once I finish unloading this batch of grass, we'll just need to run over it a couple of times with the tractor to properly compact it, and then we can just cover it up, and we'll have some silage on the way for probably later today, depending on whether or not I do anything else, or it might be part of the next episode. Who knows? I probably know. Alright, let's run it over and get it compacted, and then we will cover it up. There we go, and let's get off before we put the cover on. And Ikambokum, ogle, ogle. Success! Alright, with that covered up, let's go ahead and pay back a bit of the loan here. That ought to do, and then we will attempt to get the other 100,000 for probably tomorrow, or the next episode of the of this game. We'll see. In the meantime, let's spend what money we have on some other fancy things. First, let's see if there's anything cool I can buy here. Definitely not. Solar collector would be nifty. Those are kind of expensive, though. Don't have enough cows to do another greenhouse, but I think a beehive would be interesting. It doesn't do anything other than just earn you money, but, you know. Yeah, let's drop one. Arm the bee cannons! A lot of bees coming out. There's none ever going in. That's okay. That's okay. This will constantly earn me money, just like the greenhouse, but I don't have to fill it with anything, so this is just free money for the rest of the game. Free money. So that'll help offset some of the vehicle costs I've been accruing lately. Okay, fast forwarded a bit, and my cornfield is ready for harvesting. So we are going to get a little bit more done today before we go grab the wool from our sheepy farm. Actually, it is already 7 o'clock in the game. So, I think grabbing the wool is probably the best idea, but I really want to get that field harvested. Yeah, let's do the wool now so that we keep that happening at the same time every day. Woo, that was some air. I should probably not have done that. That's definitely not safe. And a gentle left turn into the seamstress place so I don't lose my bundle of wool again. I mean, for the first time, I totally didn't drop the wool at any point. Alright. Ding! $2,258. That's a few good new sheep. Sheep are what, 300? 300? 22, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That will significantly improve our sheepy outputs for tomorrow, I think. In the meantime, let's go get that field harvested. And welcome back. I'm just finishing up on the field of corn. It is just after 8 p.m. in-game time. And still not night yet, so no nighttime harvesting had to be done here today. So I actually thought I was closer to the end of this field than I was when I started talking, but that's okay. You just get to watch me harvest for a few minutes. It's enrapturing, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we managed to fill up one whole trailer and a very, very tiny amount of the second trailer. Not much at all. Let's get that turned off and dump what we have into the second trailer. So I'm just going to keep this corn for later. Eventually we're going to have a way to just turn the corn straight into chaff, and it'll mostly go to the biofuel plant, which is worth much more money than corn is. But in the meantime, I intend to harvest the corn like normal and just save it until someone really wants corn. And we'll pay lots of money for it. So let's go get a tractor and get this corn out of here. Alrighty, picked up the 2 containers, just gonna bring them over to the silos, dump them off, and call it a night. This one, at the very least, needs to be scrubbed quite well before I put it away. That's a lot of mud. The harvester was pretty much fine, so I just stowed that in the garage already. But yeah, this one's going to need some washing. Alright, so I've finished everything I needed to do for the day. Next episode will be in about 2 weeks after next week's episode of Train Simulator 2016. I think everything's just about clean. But yeah, so I really enjoyed the Rainbow Six beta. That was something that happened in the last 2 weeks since I did one of these episodes. So if you haven't seen those videos, check those out. I will definitely be looking for that game once it's finally out and ready for public play in December. Anyway, that will do it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Elio Dare, AzurAngel17 on Twitter, Twitch, and everywhere else you can find me, Xbox Live and Steam and whatnot. So come say hi. I'm on Twitter all the time. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.